Show me what lies ahead.
We're under attack! Alarm! Keep the dog chasing its tail! Scorching all my kin! Be wary, friends! Don't bite!
Blood ties are strongest! Por surto! Gonna blow!
Wrong, take you!
With me, here! We have the advantage!
Burn with me!
Inside!
The flame burns, right?
Wait for your seat! Focus! We have... Flaming
Right
Right,
here.
idiot! Oh!
How the fire roars!
Hey, you alive! Come here! Right, the idiot! Press hard!
Taste the flame! Let's stretch the knitting!
Move time!
Come check this place! Watch for my lead!
Focus! We have this! Spread out! We have this! I'll finish you! You die! Touchdown! Follow my lead!
Don't take wrong!
Together we lay burning waste! I'm not done with you! Incinerate!
Well, whoever held the ritual at the vault was once here. Writings on the ritual. They are performed at night. There's emphasis on something called a salakar. My Elven is rusty. Vessel of souls, I think. Is this the object from the vault? The culprit was deciphering Elven runes. Something about the binding of only the most powerful Hoogers. The culprit searches for a Jotun and a Muspel subject to complete their work. Muspels killing Muspels. A letter from Sinmara. There's much secrecy about the culprit's affairs. Only she and Sutra are aware. The vault is marked here, along with a second location. Another ritual site, perhaps. You're light on your feet, Asa. Following me now?
You've become quite useful, Aesir. My gratitude for opening the vault. Now tell me, what happened there?
I'm following the stink as it rises. As are you. Care to tell me why that is?
Days ago, Sinmara ordered my best warriors to the vault without bothering to inform me. I've not heard from them since.
Well, you're casting your suspicions at the right people. Whose quarters are these?
His name is Calder, an adept in magic. Or Seder, as you Asgardians sometimes call it. This place is where he practices it.
Whatever he's doing, it is not Seder. At least not as I know it. He is using something called a Salakar. It's part of a deadly ritual. And from what this room tells me, the dead will continue to pile up. Dwarves, Jotnar, Muspels.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You wouldn't. Your stepmother despises and distrusts you. Your father only the latter of those, for now. But in time, thanks to her venomous whispers, he may come to hate you as much as she does.
This is a lie. All of it. Your twisted attempt to pit me against them.
Sift through the mesh yourself. No other truth lies within.
Where are you going?
After the Salakar. Whatever it is, your father needs it. It may be the only leverage I have to get my son back. Calder marked a place on a map surrounded by waters just northeast. If he's planning another ritual there, I may be able to understand what value this Salakar holds. Have a look, Sunan. Best not to draw attention here. They will attack on sight. Calder may be nearby. This roof should give me a clear view.
Only let me wait a minute! I will die! You're the one too! fate calls.
So slow!
Lord Calder, with your permission, we will now return to Asa.
Soon. I have need for you still.
Asa's warriors. Where do they fit into all this?
You are one of our captains, yes?
A duty I share with 2 others here.
I thought I saw something in you. Stout, resolute. Step over here.
Sigrun and Halstein were 2 of the most revered sons of Ivaldi. If such prestige is a requirement for these rituals, then Calder is surely luring that Muspel to his death. I wonder if there's a way I can observe the ritual up close. I need to approach Calder without him taking notice. Perhaps the best way is with deception.
Come, join me, chosen ones. Together, we will enact Suitor's will. Who among you will hold that distinct honor? Let someone is here. Stay with me, come on!
Flame!
Calder may be nearby. This roof should give me a clear view.
Lord Calder, with your permission, we will now return to Asa.
Soon. I have need for you still.
Asa's warriors.
You are one of the...
Seeker and the such pristine. I wonder. I need to approach Calder without him taking notice. Perhaps the best way is with deception.
Join me, chosen ones. Together, we will enact Suitor's will. Who?
No! Mind the Salakar!
Let me kill him!
Kill them!
Calder led northwest. Asa snapping at his heels. Can't have made it far.
I hate cow.
Put you on a pike. So what? The fire is my strength.
Asa chased after Kelder like a rabid hound. Though he is no helpless rabbit. Besides what I find of this pursuit, these fools dared stand in her path. Have a look, Sunan. How hard was he knocked into this rock? Most likely dead upon impact. No other bodies on this warpath. He was the last to die. Several wounds. This one put up a fight. Briefly, I suspect. Asa caught up to Calder. His warriors moved in while he pushed on. But Asa tore through them like a whirlwind. The trail of the dead reveals her direction. Calder's too. And most importantly, the Salakars. They are headed west. I need to find Calder before Asa does. In her blood. I need to find Calder before Asa does. In her bloodlust, the Salakar is not safe. Looks like these two brought all the fires of Muspelheim with them. And Freya wonders why I've always refused to take her on a tour of that scorched dunghill. Asa and Calder fought here. Blood was spilt. Two sets of footprints. One is stretched, like someone fled. The other closer together, uneven and lined with blood. They were hobbling, perhaps. Asa and Calder fought here. He gained the advantage. Foolish girl. Asa, your rage makes you vulnerable. She's hurt, but not enough to stop her. Looks like she followed Calder up that hill. Go, Sunan. No sight of Asa or Calder. Only these curious Jotun buffoons who stand in my way. They should run, but they won't. Asa's spear. Abandoned. Did Calder and his minions finally best her? These, or similar, were used to restrain someone. There was a cart here, and drag marks leading to it. The dead stack up. For these Muspels, Ragnarok came early. Asa chased Calder into this camp, leaking her lifeblood, blinded by rage and utterly reckless. Looks to have cost her too. She came crashing in, mauling whatever half-wit stood between her and Calder. Those half-wits fought back in numbers. Injured and disarmed, she was overpowered and restrained. Calder then had her tossed onto a cart like a sack of turnips. Looks like they fled up that path. What is it Calder plans to do with the little princess now that she is his prisoner? Surely not. These tracks lead west. I must find Calder and the Salakar. For Baldur's sake. Perhaps Baldur would not approve of my methods, of the cruelty I must perform on his behalf. He and Asa, they're young, pure of heart but lacking in logic. One day they will grow up and see life as I see it. In the meantime, they must rely on me to ensure they live long enough to achieve that wisdom. And so, I do not have the luxury of being faultless. They made a turn here toward the river. Asa.
Is that you again, Mad One? Come to tempt fate, I see.
I do not die this day. Can you say the same?
Yes. You've proven once already how you like to strut around, unencumbered by fear. Perhaps the Salakar did not give you an adequate taste of it.
Enough of this blithering. Hand over what is now mine, or shall I just take it?
To know fear, we must be subjected to it. When I am through with you, I will take Asa's willful Hugr. Soon after, the Salakar will be complete. Then, believe me, you will know fear and pain. Just like your son. I enjoy poking my blades into Baldur's flesh, seeing what was underneath. What purity! Full and true! That will feel far in his case. Such a desperate, evil man. I wish all Yasir could see you now. Is that your best? Come now, Harvey. Even your boys put up more of a fight. Hey! Soldier will be surprised when they present him with his own daughter's empty corpse. I will make sure he knows the truth. Weak, old, frail. What happened, Allfather? Too much of that pretentious Asgardian air. I enjoy poking my blades into all this flesh, seeing what was underneath.
Why is Sutra collecting hookahs? What does he mean to do with the Salakar? Tell me!
Why do you aim to finish my work?
Ask yourself how much you care to suffer in these final moments.
Do your worst.
You are wasting your breath. He will not tell you. And he won't have to. His secrets are known to me now. You want them? Move aside. Move aside, or I will destroy it.
Traitor!
Traitor? It is you who are slaughtering your own kind.
What I do for Sutra!
Such devotion requires a strong Hugr. All these Muspel sacrifices, you needed only look inward. Was he right? About you wanting to complete the Salakar?
Sutra will not trade my son for something he cannot use.
So you will see it through? To what end? How many lives would you take?
For Balder, I would drain all 9 realms. Even Asgard.
The words of a dreadful king. And a selfless father. It is the one thing that separates you from my own. You wish to reunite with your son. I wish to see my father's plans lie in ruin. No matter the price. Can you see both through?
I can. But I will need your help. The Salakar still requires the Hugr of a suitable Jotun. Calder never found one. I must get hunting.
Do as you will. In the meantime, I'll join my stepmother, wherever she may be. I will try to learn how the Salakar fits into my father's plans. Under the guise of a contrite stepdaughter, of course. Keep it. I will need a way to find you when it is time to confront my father.
You and this bauble share a bond. I set out to use you to my advantage. It ends with me in your debt.
If it were not for you, I would have never known what my father was capable of. He used our people. Turned them on each other. For his gain. I cannot forgive him. And to that end, I am your ally.
In Asgard, an ally is a friend.
Let us not get carried away.
Off with you!
Please! I can't. I can't feel anything. Let me go. Don't let me die like this. Please.
What's that? Wait! I'll crush you. You try the other way. I got.
Thank you. I don't know what I would have done if...
Save your strength. You're safe now. Just need to warm up.
What I need is to get back to my shelter. The Jorthega shelter. Find me there so I may thank you properly. You know, there's more of them out there. Like keep preying on other dwarves. They have a hideout. I heard them speak of it. They didn't think I could hear them. Sounded like they were plotting something. That part I couldn't hear. South of Mjolnir Smida, near a twist in the road. Go there and put a stop to them, please.
Do not presume to tell me what I should do, though I may seek them out. Will you be all right from here?
Forgive me. Yes, I think so. Perhaps I will see you at the shelter.
I should return to the shelter. Perhaps the dwarves there can aid me in finding a Jotun worthy of the Salakar.
Get away! Don't push me!
listen to that chatter, and the fount of wisdom will reveal itself.
This marks the end. Well, please go out to the valleys and full resort.
Can it be? Host Father, mighty poet, chooser of the slain! The Raven God, whom they call Oski, Sigdir, Havi.
I know my names, friends, and they are many. But what is yours?
I am Ori, son of Nori, son of Gori, also son of Gori. They had the same name, you see? Beget of Fimbur, who was sired by Fomur, third child of Bombur. Then there was Gubrak, Voldi, Gori again.
Ori, you said?
Oh, that's right. Son of Nori.
We'll speak again.
This marks the end. Well, we at least go out to the valleys as full as our spirit.
Leave us in peace!
What are you doing here?
A hovel.
Come to humiliate us some more?
Help me, and I'll compose you a saga so exalted it will endure Ragnarok itself. But first, I need a name and a place.
For what?
For whom? The mightiest Jotun in all of Svartalfheim.
We know the one. Right hand of Sutunga. Malviga.
Here because of us.
She is worthwhile.
Gave your son Vidar quite the beating once, didn't she?
One day, Vidar will make me proud. But why would Malviga care about you two?
Premier and Lom aren't our real names. Allow me to introduce Fjalar and Galar. The ones who killed Sutinger's father.
I heard something about him trying to outdrink a couple of dwarfs. And after, befuddled tripping and breaking his neck.
Sutinger wasn't happy. Held us responsible. But luckily we'd acquired some mead. Some special mead. And well, Sutinger is partial to a bit of mead. We bartered it in exchange for our lives. Except afterwards, some thieving twat went and stole it.
Loki, most likely. It's always Loki.
Whoever it was, Sutinger didn't catch them. So he decided to take it out on us instead. Sent Malviga to hunt us down. Been incognito ever since. Can't trust this lot not to sell us out.
Still, she hasn't found us yet.
She will. Malviga's dangerous prey, even for you. But we can help balance the scales. Our old house, north of here. Sunk in a lake. Inside, upstairs on a table, you'll find a cup of great potency.
Cup?
You know, the cup.
Oh yes, the cup.
Has the power to do wonderful stuff. For instance...
So, I bring you the cup, and then...
we show you how to use it against Malviga.
It's a deal.
Hasten, a hovel full of white no one will stare us. Further alone,
What?
too much.
But we're giant killers.
Keep it down. You know we can't...
You hear him?
Havi! What can I do you for? Something else?
We'll speak again.
A hovel full of white no one. Further alone, they prove too much for this work.
Why
Come
not?
back another day, life taker.
Remember? Well, I'm getting tired of all this pretending.
Be welcome, friend. Let me make art of your skin, a sculpture of your hair.
The plight of your people has not dampened your spirits, it seems.
The surest cure for sadness is to make merry. And we have made merry indeed.
What have you got for me today?
Anything else?
Another time, perhaps.
Leave us alone. We've enough misery here.
No.
What is the point of all this?
We get food.
You're tall.
My pleasure.
Did you hear about how Harvey is an old boy?
Oh, that's dear.
But why don't you lay back? Rest a while.
What for? I may never wake again. At any...
Dad's drink! Dad's drink! Dad's drink! Life is such a chore.
A little less chilly in here, huh?
I was hoping you'd stop by. Now I can actually string together a sentence without my teeth chattering. Thank you. I would have frozen to death were it not for you. Here. Far from a grand gesture, but it's the only token of thanks I can spare.
I know that it will be used well. Thank you.
At any point, our invaders...
More of these Jotun leaders I must seek out.
Right, they will flood the cavern with them.
and Lom. Or whatever they're called. I should find a way inside. Looks like I'll be getting my toes wet. This wondrous cup of theirs should be on the table over there. Nothing. Perhaps someone has already been here and stolen it. Assuming there was a cup in the first place.
And I will not trouble you again. It's best to leave one of your enemies alive, so they can tell of your greatness.
Everyone knows of my greatness.
Perhaps there are one or two who have not yet heard?
Just tell me where Malvigar is.
What's in it for me?
I do not know, but I will tell you this. The longer you make me wait, the worse it will be.
Malvigar is at the dam to the west. And now? Will you spare me?
Until next we meet.
There will be no next. You can be sure of that.
Find Malvigar at the dam west of here. She is a worthy foe. Loki told me how she and Angrboda once came to blows. It did not go well for Angrboda. The Salakar will find Malvigar at the dam west of here. She is a worthy foe. Loki told me how she and Angrboda once came to blows. It did not go well for Angrboda. If the Salakar rejects Malvigar, then it is a false tool, and Sutter pins his hopes on a worthless toy. rugged views that remind me of when I once roved the land with Freak. The cool nights spent together beneath the stars. She enjoyed the solitude as much as I, and the trouble and danger even more. And then came the wall. There is the dam. There is the dam. But this tempest, it is unnatural. These rugged views that remind me of when I once roved the land with Freak. The cool nights spent together beneath the stars. She enjoyed the solitude as much as I, and the trouble and danger even more. And then came the war with Ivania. Taking Freya as my bride, it helped end that strife. But it ended many other things too. What trickery is this? The traitor.
They had hoped that by serving you up, I would show them mercy. Clearly a misapprehension on their part.
Yet here I am, served up.
If I were here for you, High One, I would have brought an army. No. Suttungr will have his vengeance. But not here. I know why you have come.
I have a bone to pick with you. After what you did to my son, Vidar, I must...
Vidar put up an honorable fight.
That is not what I heard.
Do not believe the stories.
Upon his return, too weak to stand, he squirmed like a worm caught in the sun.
You should have seen me. My acolytes had to carry me home on their backs. No. Your boy fought well.
Is that why you spared his life?
It is. But you aren't here to avenge Vidar's honor. You have come to steal my Hugr. And I intend to stop you.
How do you know this?
Aesir, Jotun. You and Loki are both mad. And Hirokin is just as bad. And Thor is so stupid he might as well be mad. You spread chaos wherever you go. Yet, you are all known quantities to us. Surtur is not. He rarely emerges from Muspelheim, and when he does, he shares little with us. Thus, while here, I have sent my spies to learn what he plans. Beyond wiping out the dwarves like he did the elves of Alfheim.
What do you know of his plans?
I know that he found a powerful elven relic, and that his minion, Calder, was tasked with finding the Hugrs necessary to sustain it. That Calder is now trapped within said relic, and that you would have me join him.
I must trade the Salakar for my son.
You. The one who almost killed Suttungr for his meat. Will hand over a legendary relic, take your son and leave. Just like that. Put your mania aside, Havi. Work with me. Together we will foil Surtur's ambitions.
I cannot take the risk. With each breath, Baldur is a step closer to death.
I was a parent once. But we must look beyond ourselves. For the good of all.
We have spoken long enough.
So...
The portal! I'll summon help!
Come! Inflict a fate worse than death on me! Or die trying! Should I prevail, I must adapt some of these maneuvers to my own use.
Fight smart.
Vida tried something similar when he and I fought. I assume he learned it from you.
Keep your guard up. I'll finish you.
Nicely done! Impressive footwork!
You are the greater warrior. But this is not the right result. Do what you came here to do. Get on with it, blind one! End my misery! Oh, Ymir. True, O Father. My body comes to you. Sent by the same impostor who claimed your own. As for my Hugr, do not weep for me. I do not deserve this.
No, you do not. Malvigar was right. I must find out more about the Salakar. Perhaps Hirakin. I've seen nothing of her since my arrival in Svartalfheim. That leaves Ivaldi. I must seek him out. Where was it? The old workshop ruin? Silvangrin? Yes, that is the place. This is the old workshop that Ivaldi spoke of. I should check if he's already here.
Sooty. Very sooty.
Where's a decent saw when you need one? Oh, utterly useless.
Found anything worthy of your talents?
This will have to do.
Soon you can put them to good use.
By Ymir, is that a Salakar? I never knew they actually existed.
I know all the sagas of your people, yet I've never heard
I never said my people.
You mean the Light Elves?
There aren't many who remember the Children of Light, or their stories. I do.
When Surtr invaded their lands, they begged me for aid. But the war with the Vanir had only just ended and I was... wary. Long after, I learned how Surtr devoured the elves in mortal light, Huga by Huga. Maybe it's the same light that now allows him to renew himself after death.
During the conquest, he must have uncovered knowledge of the Salakars.
But to what end?
What Hugers does it hold?
Those of two warlords. One a Muspel, the other a Jotun.
Nothing more?
Nothing more. At least not of value.
He speaks the truth.
You deal with a fire nymph?
A fire nymph? I am the finest fire nymph in all of Svartalheim.
Allow me to introduce Asa, treasonous daughter of Surtr, and my friend.
You grow dewy-eyed in your dotage.
What have you unearthed?
Only rumors. My father is rebuilding something large and powerful, though its exact nature I cannot fathom.
And the Salakar is intended to be part of this something.
Most likely. Either way, its value to my father is so great he may indeed trade your son for its return.
Return to your stepmother. Arrange a trade. And one more thing. I would feel better knowing you're protected.
Sinmara travels far and wide, but I will rejoin her as you wish.
Whatever the Salakar is, I must steal it back once Baldur is safe.
Why?
Ragnarok comes. I've made plans, but they are not ideal. Perhaps the Salakar offers another way. One that will allow me to truly save those I care about. Even you.
To unlock its secrets, I will need help. There are rumors of a shelter nearby. Its dwellers may be able to assist me. Try looking near the largest karst south of here. Tell them I sent you. No dwarf would give up the chance to work with Ivaldi.
Vangrin was once home to your rivals, Sindri and Broka. Your name may not carry much weight here.
Don't make me laugh. No one cares about those two. I'll follow you once I've finished taking what I need. Perhaps I should take another peek at the Salakar. Damn it. Better not. Do not linger. Go and find me some helpers.
I should look around for any signs leading to the shelter. This points the way to a dwarven shelter. The dwarves hide their paths in plain sight. A runic symbol. The shelter must be close. A dwarf mark. They must be. A dwarf mark. They must be in hiding. The dwarves hide their paths in plain sight. Dwarven markings. If I follow, they will lead me to a shelter. A dwarven rune. I must be on the right track. The shelter must be nearby. A dwarven rune. I must be on the right track. Hooger Shrine. Just a dead end. Dwarven rune. I must be on the right track. Dwarves get all the way up here. Symbol. The shelter must be close. There's a shelter not far from here. A dwarf mark. They must be in hiding nearby. This must be the shelter Ivaldi spoke of. We should head inside. So this is where they have it.
You don't belong here. How can so many starving dwarves produce so much shit?
So, the Lord of Asgard arrives. I have several contracts from Reda to choose from, all worth your while. Thank you for taking the contract.
Asgard has abandoned.
Hello there. I bring word from Ivaldi.
What do I care? Go talk to the Ganger.
Ganger?
Yeah, the chief. Name's Oakler.
Let's see.
How can so many starving dwarves produce so much shit?
Did anyone follow you?
A word, my friend. Ivaldi requests your aid.
Ain't my concern. Go talk to Ogler.
He's the master of this workshop?
Master? Nah, boy, he's chief when the masters ain't here.
The High One will save us from the giants. But who will save us from the High One? How can so many starving...
What do you want?
Ivaldi sends me. He requires the help of a skilled artisan.
A meeting of minds, huh? Well, it ain't up to me. You'd best talk to Brokkr or Sindri.
They still breathe? Where are they?
No idea. Sindri went off adventuring. He does that.
Mind you, it's been a while since he left.
How much of a while?
Couple of weeks.
And his absence doesn't worry you?
Not my business where he goes.
And Broker?
Went to look for Sindri. Bit of a worry guts, that one. Ever since he mucked up the forging of Mjolnir. Anyway, look, leave your name and I'll pass it to Broker when he shows up.
Tell him Harvey of Asgard was here.
Harvey of... by Ymir? Really, it is you?
I'll return tonight. In the meantime, fetch Ivaldi. He's at the old workshop ruins.
No, we are their dearest allies. They won't let us down.
How can so many starving dwarves produce so much shit? How can so many starving dwarves produce so much shit?
Will you followed? 3 times it stung me. 3! On the hand, then the neck, oh, then on my eyeball!
A true master would ignore such trifles.
Trifles? That gadfly was the size of a squirrel! A big one!
An ogre could tear me limb from limb, and still my severed hands would finish the job. That is focus. That is passion. That is...
Horseshit. Master Broker, I'm glad you have made it home. And your brother? Did you find him?
Yeah. You never did say where he was.
I believe Sindri went adventuring.
Adventuring? No, that's not it. He went to find the special mead. Had a hankering, he said.
Special mead?
Yeah, the special mead.
Sutunga's special mead?
What's that frosty ass got to do with it? We ain't in Jotunheim, in case you hadn't noticed. Well, there's this mead they make down at the brewery. So sweet, well, it's bloody sweet, all right? Anyway, Sindri had an itch for it. Just a horn or two, he said. So, off he goes. That was half a moon ago. I told him not to do it. Too many giants out there, but he wouldn't listen. Him and his cravings.
Where can I find this brewery?
Aylthorpe, southeast of here, other side of the marsh. Can't miss it. You're going to rescue him?
I will find him, yes. And afterwards, you and he will repay me by helping Ivaldi with the job I need done.
Now, hold on. We didn't,
Good. We have a deal. That gadfly? It was Loki. Thor himself could not have withstood the sting.
So, why is the great Ivaldi snooping around our old workshop?
Hoping to find something new.
Asgard has abandoned us.
No! We are hoping to find something new. More for me. Since this is
Even after all that has happened, he still has the defiance to seek out a horn of Svartalfane's finest.